Yes, I have gained weight.
Oh my god!
I think it's now known as the quarantine 15, or in my case, the quarantine 50. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Sandy. And as you can tell from the title, yes, I have gained weight. I think it's now known as the quarantine 15, or in my case, the quarantine 50. I was in two minds as whether or not to do this video because I just thought, you don't really owe anyone an explanation. And another part of me was like, it's kind of embarrassing you've gained this much weight. So I wasn't sure whether I was going to do this video or not, but I think it's really important to be honest and transparent because there are other people out there probably who are in the same kind of situation that I am in. I don't know how much I've gained. I know it's probably over 20 kg. It sounds a lot. It really does sound a lot when I say it, and I can feel it. I can feel the load on me. But the reason why I decided to do this video is because I finally decided to do something about it. And I just didn't want to make a video where I just kind of show you guys what I'm doing and then you get a shock like, boom, she's like 20 kg bigger than last time she did a video. So I thought I would come and explain a little bit why I'm on the diet that I'm next going to be showing. By the way, I'm really sorry if you can see microwaves and whatever, but I'm in my kitchen. The kitchen is the only place where I can get away from my 4 kids. So how did I gain weight? To be honest with you, with everything happening in the world right now, I just wasn't aware of how much I was eating and how much I was relying on food to kind of survive and deal with everything that is going on. I am an emotional eater. When I'm happy, I eat. When I'm sad, I eat. When I'm indifferent, I eat. Yeah, so I knew I had gained weight because I could feel it. I could feel I was bloated. I could feel heavy. And I obviously saw it in the mirror as well. I was like, whoa. But with everything that is going on in the pandemic, I was just trying to survive. And like I said, I use food as an emotion, so I was eating away. And I wasn't really thinking about what I was eating. I was just eating. You know, I was eating for comfort. When the pandemic first started, everyone on social media was like,
oh my god, I'm going to be so productive. I'm going to start 10 different businesses. I'm going to come out the leanest I've ever been.
And that's when I did decide to try all the different diets that you've probably seen on my channel. But that quickly turned around and everyone's kind of opinion quickly turned around to how kind of serious things got. And then that's when everyone was like, oh, we are in a pandemic, let's just survive. So I think overall I just used food as a survival mechanism and I just kept eating and I wasn't exercising. I haven't exercised in like 6 months, so. And that's how I think I ultimately gained the weight. So what am I going to do about it? This is my position. This is where I am. This is where I'm starting off. I'm thinking of doing 3 things. I'm either going to do the keto diet. If you don't know, you probably know about it, but the keto diet is a very low carb diet that focuses on kind of eating high fat. So the keto diet is one thing that I'm thinking of doing. Another thing that I'm possibly thinking of doing is a diet known as the 1-to-1 diet or the Cambridge diet. That is a meal replacement diet. I have been on that before and I did lose a lot of weight on that before. So it's basically a diet where you replace 3 or 4 of your meals with their products. So shakes, bars, soups, smoothies. So that's the second thing I'm thinking of doing. The third thing I'm thinking of doing is some kind of cleanse. I don't know, juice cleanse, juice fast, water fast, just to kick start my weight loss because I honestly feel it. I am carrying weight and this is the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. I've never been this big and I'm a big girl, you know, I've always been curvy, but I've never been this big and I feel it. So I just want to get rid of it. I just want to get rid of it as quick as possible. I know whatever it is that I do, it's not necessarily going to be something that I sustain for, I don't know, the rest of my life, but it is something that I want to do to just shift the weight, or as much of the weight as quick as possible. Those are the 3 options I'm thinking of. Subscribe if you want to follow my journey and my progress, but because the next video I'm going to put out will probably be the diet that I am going to do. In fact, I've already started, so if you want to find out what it is, then subscribe. So yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment, and I know I'm going to get the weight loss police. Like,
oh my god, you telling me in 3 months you gained like 25 kg?
yes. I did, okay. Unless I am mindful of what I'm eating and I am exercising, I tend to gain weight. I know some people see people that are obese or overweight as just like, oh, why don't you just stop eating? You're eating too much. But weight loss is more complex than that. I remember watching a documentary on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on. If I find the name, I will put it down. But I remember this woman basically had a ranch where people would go for a retreat. I don't know how long. And on that weight loss kind of camp or retreat, she had people that were both obese, and then she also had people that were anorexic or bulimic. And what she said was both of these are eating disorders. They're just on kind of the different spectrum, but they're both eating disorders and they need to be treated as eating disorders. I think people sometimes just see people that are obese or overweight as just stop eating, and then the same way they see people that are anorexic, why don't you just eat? Just eat. But it's more complex than that, and I think, you know, with this weight loss issue and my weight, it's something that I'm gonna have to manage for the rest of my life. I'm also thinking of starting up an Instagram that's just gonna be focused on weight loss, just to keep myself accountable, and so I can put my progress there. And it's just gonna be a page about weight loss. If I started that already, then I will put it in the description box, or I'll write it somewhere here. I wanna put myself out there. It's because it keeps me accountable. I think we all need some kind of accountability, and so by putting myself out there and letting the internet know that I have gained weight, it keeps me accountable. It keeps me, you know, true to my word that I will do something about it. And also it helps other people out there. I know this is the heaviest I've been, and I started looking into weight loss surgery. I laugh every time I say it because knowing the sort of person I am chicken-ish when it comes to like hospitals and anything like that. So I don't think I would actually go through it, but you know, when you're so desperate that you just want to get rid of the weight and the load. So yeah, I started looking into weight loss surgery. I even saw a video by this YouTuber, I think her name is Debbie Crown. I think she just had weight loss surgery. So yeah, I started looking into that, but part of me knows that I can do this without weight loss surgery. The weight loss surgery will be kind of the last step. I feel like I can do this on my own, and I want to show other people that you can go from morbidly obese that's kind of what my BMI is saying right now, morbidly obese or severely obese, to healthy. I think it can be done naturally, and I'd want to be somewhat of an inspiration. I don't think I'm an inspiration, but I think it's good to see other people that have started from somewhere and you get to see their journey. So my ultimate goal is to have a healthy BMI. Healthy BMI for me would be somewhere, I think, in the region of 60 to 68 kg. I will put that in pounds because I know some of you that follow me are from the US. So that's my ultimate long-term goal, is to be a healthy BMI. Right now, I would love to just get rid of an extra, I'll say an extra 20 kg. Yeah, an extra 20-25 kg. If I got rid of that, I think that would make a huge difference to me and how I feel. But right now, that is kind of my goal. I'm gonna use whatever it is that I'm doing to kind of kickstart my weight loss journey. I really feel like if I don't do something, I'm just going to get worse. and worse and get bigger and bigger. And so this is something that I have to do, and it's something that I've already started doing. This is the best way that I think I can manage this, by doing something to kickstart my weight loss. So if you want to find out what it is I started doing and follow my journey, then subscribe. If I've set up the Instagram, I will write it down here or leave it in the description below. In the meantime, you can check out some of my other videos, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully the next video will be me sharing with you what it is that I am doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.